Hello, happy rainy Tuesday. I hope that you are having a fantastic day. I wanted to share this quote with you from a client that I worked with a while back. She was with me for about 5 months in my Resilient Ride Along group coaching program. And she came to me and she literally presented on the very first day of coaching to me her schedule and her husband's deputy canine schedule. He was working so much overtime, one of the only people in his role in his small town. And she was like, time together just seems impossible. And I'm wondering if you see something that I'm not seeing. At the end of the 5 months, this is what she said to me. She said, our lives aren't traditional, so our time together off duty doesn't have to be either. That is so powerful, and I'm going to tell you why. What she ended up doing for her and her partner to have consistent quality time together, which is something that I really help every single one of my one-on-one and group coaching clients to establish, because it is absolutely necessary, even in the moments when it seems impossible. It is really necessary for you to feel safe and secure in your relationship and to feel strong. So what she ended up doing is she and her husband planned quarterly weekend vacations, and they would go to a border state and just stay. And it would be like driving distance from their home. Nothing too fancy, but also they weren't really camping people. So they would stay in a decent hotel, enjoy time together. And what she found is like he couldn't get called to overtime on the weekend, and she worked weekdays. And so they would plan this weekend trip ahead of time. He couldn't get into overtime because he was away from the county that he worked in. And it gave them the time together that they needed. But here's the kicker. Both her and her husband's family questioned them. Like, why do you need to take so many vacations? Both of their families never were ones to take a ton of trips. And, my client and her husband both just would respond with, this is what we need to do. They didn't need to explain it. They were confident in their choice. It gave them time together that they knew was coming, right? They could plan ahead and they knew it would be uninterrupted. And even though it was different, they knew, again, that their life, just like yours, is not traditional. And so your time off together with your partner doesn't need to be traditional either. And it's so important to accept that, embrace that, and think out of the box.